The Leo solar eclipse on August 11th is our third eclipse and the last eclipse of the year. This is good news. Yay! We've had three eclipses that started July 11th with the Cancer solar eclipse, followed by the total lunar eclipse in Aquarius on July 27th, and the 2 weeks in between eclipse time is when we are all eclipsed, and it's very difficult to get anything done and move things forward. And so we're still in this eclipse energy up until August 11th, and then a couple of days afterwards, and then things will start to settle down. But it's been a wild ride of highs and lows and ups and downs, because eclipses are the most powerful transit you can experience. They herald major beginnings and completions in your life. New moons are new starts. It is the time to plant your seeds in the fertile ground of a new monthly cycle. However, summer of 2018 has been the summer of retrogrades. Mercury, Mars, Saturn, Neptune, Pluto, and Chiron are moving backwards as seen from the Earth. Uranus will join them on August 7th, making 6 of the 8 planets in reverse at the time of the eclipse. Wow! That is a great deal of reverse energy and highly unusual to observe and experience. All of the activities typically associated with those planets seem to be in reverse or break down. That's why it's hard to get things done. I don't know if you've been noticing it with the Mars retrograde in Aquarius. Aquarius rules the internet, it rules technology. If you've been having any trouble with your technology or technology breaking down, or with Mars, he also rules machinery. If there's been any breakdown with machinery, and of course we have Mercury retrograde, communication can break down. It's been very challenging to have to stop what you're doing and fix something. So with all of this retrograde energy at the new moon, it's a very weird new moon. It's a very unique and different new moon, because retrograde energy is not the best time to start anything new, yet new moons are the time to start something new. So that is confusing. It is wise to wait before you start something new, whether it's a new job or launching a new product or service. Now, if you've been out of work and you need to take a job, go for it. Make sure you understand what's being asked of you. The devil is always in the details when things are retrograde. If you start a new relationship now, it could be with someone who's from your past lives. Even if you're meeting them new at this time, it will feel like you've known them for a really long time. If you can wait until Mercury goes direct on August 19th, that can help to clarify things, as well as Mars going direct on August 27th. That is great news. Leo rules the heart. It rules children, including your inner child, your soul. Leo is about leadership and creativity, being authentic and true to your nature, speaking your truth, living from your heart and your passion. What does your heart want? This eclipse can be really stirring up your heart at this time. You may be longing for someone or something. What lights you up? What excites you? Where's your passion? What gives you passion? Taking a deeper look into the Leo solar eclipse, there is a finger of God off of the sun and the moon. God is pointing to both lights. This is very significant. So a finger of God, or a yod, it's often referred to as a yod, the touchdown point, it's like a tornado, with the touchdown point being the eclipse itself, being the new moon itself. The funnel part is Neptune and Pluto. They're sextiling each other. And that creates a huge, powerful force. And the release comes through the eclipse itself. Now, Neptune is about spirituality and creativity. It is about moving you forward spiritually, raising your vibration. And in order to do that, I've got Mercury retrograde in my mouth. In order to do that, Neptune dissolves structures. It dissolves reality. It dissolves whatever we build. And it dissolves the ego. Pluto brings change and the rebirth, which is inherent in all things. You may be going through a rebirth in your work, in your identity, in your creativity, in your finances, in your relationships, in your career, in your health. And there is a cosmic message here for you at the time of this eclipse. It is destiny in the making, because the hand of God is directing you at this time. You're being directed. And so it's very important to get the negative ego out of the way and take time to listen. Be patient. Be humble. And listen for the signs. Listen to the signs that come to you through nature or your environment or even your physical body. The body is a messenger. If you're tired, don't push through the exhaustion. Rest and then take action. Because you will be shown as to where your life is taking you, how you are going to the next level in whatever you're doing, and how to go to the next level. Even though this isn't the time for action, it's the time for contemplation. It's the time to think big. It's very important to be in the moment and keep that childlike curiosity and wonder. Children are so amazing to observe because they're so curious about everything. And life is so large to them. They have a passion of being in the moment. As adults, we just, it's just been like, schooled out of us or beaten out of us by life, that we lose the moment. We lose the magic of the wonder and the curiosity of life itself. So watch children every chance you get, because they are our teachers. They're here to teach us. Yes, be in the moment and take it one day at a time. Do not do tomorrow's work today. Do today's work efficiently, and then go out and play. Get out into nature. Get away from the electronics, at least for a time. And listen to your soul, your inner child. God is talking directly to you at this solar eclipse. What is falling by the wayside? What no longer interests you? What is being transformed in your life? August is going to be a wild and fun ride if you go with the flow and stay out of the drama. Many people are too emotional and angry right now. This ongoing Mars-Uranus square can provoke tempers. Mars, the planet of action, energy, war, passion, and desire. Uranus, disruptor, the awakener, sudden happenings, unexpected happenings, surprising events. These two are colliding right now. Even though Mars is in mutual reception with Uranus, they're still challenging each other. And that can create a lot of friction and challenge to navigate the energy, especially if people are really angry and don't know how to channel that anger in a healthy way. So this energy can provoke tempers. People can be overreacting to the smallest things. Make sure you get plenty of rest and take good care of you, because this energy can really burn you out or overcharge your adrenals. You can get too charged up, and then, the highs and the lows with the energy. One minute you feel good, next minute you feel really drained. It's a good time to just hang loose and, yes, be discerning. But try not to make any judgments right now, because there's just so much reverse energy that we don't have the facts. And whatever we think we know, we could definitely be wrong. And I have been finding that out myself with my technology and certain things happening or not happening, or something breaking down and not understanding why, and thinking it's, this is the problem. Come to find out it's not the problem. That I didn't have it right. And so hang loose, because you may think you know what's going on, only to find out, oops, not so much. And personal relationships may be under the gun during this August month with the Mercury retrograde in Leo and this Leo eclipse. Leo rules the heart. It rules, the area of romance and true love. And so relationships are going to be challenged at this time. We could misunderstand our partner. We could misunderstand each other. We could get into arguments about nothing. So be aware of that. Be aware of, what's pushing your buttons and why you are reacting the way you are. This is a very stubborn energy too, because you have all of the fixed signs. You have Leo, which is a fixed sign, the sun and the moon, and Pallas Athena and Mercury in Leo, North Node in Leo, South Node in Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius, fixed sign, Jupiter in Scorpio, fixed sign, challenging the sun and the moon and Mercury at the time of the eclipse. So there's this stubborn energy too, or this inflexibility. And we can find that people may be, pushing at each other, pushing their will on us, pushing their agenda on us, trying to get us to do what they want us to do. So that's why it's really important to listen, to just, take care of your space. Don't let others get into your space. Protect your space. And be still so that you can listen and hear and understand what's going on and what's right for you. And be aware, the Leo can bring out the bully in some people, where they're just like, my way or the highway. I'm right, and I'm right about everything. And so you want to be aware of that. And you want to make sure that you're not, pushing your agenda on others too, because you could win the battle, but you will certainly lose the war. Play the long game here. It's not about instant resolution or instant gratification. And there are consequences to what you decide now. And those that play the long game will likely be better off than those being reactive to the moment-by-moment dramas. That's why it's really important to be patient right now, to not jump to conclusions, to not overreact. Now, Pallas Athena, the asteroid, she is the goddess of wisdom and truth, and she is coupled with the Leo eclipse. And she implies the fear of success here, or the fear of rejection when you express your creativity to the world, or you express your love, or you express your heart's desire, or how you express your authentic nature. This feeling of, I could be rejected if I show the world who I really am, or I could be rejected, by men if I show that I'm strong as a woman, if I show that I'm smart and capable. And so we want to be aware of this. If any of this is coming up for you at this time, where there's this fear of expressing who you really are and your creativity and your talent and your gifts. Because, we can make karma with our own soul when we deny who we really are and our gifts to the world. So often in the world we're taught how, you make karma with others, and we certainly don't want to do that. But we can also make karma with our own soul when we don't do something we've agreed to do. We make soul agreements before we're born as to what we've come here to do. And when we don't fulfill our dharma, why we're here, then we can make karma with our own soul. And so that's why it's so important to be true to yourself and be true to who you are. And why would we want people in our life that would reject us if being who we are is not something they want? That's conditional love. When we truly love someone, we want them to grow. We want them to be who they really are. We want to see them for who they really are. That's real love. When we allow each other to grow and blossom and evolve. It's just like nature. We wouldn't tell the trees not to grow new branches or grow in a new direction, or the plants not to grow new flowers or fruit or tomatoes. Tomato is a fruit. You know what I'm saying is that it's natural. It's evolution for all of us to grow and grow in new directions and discover aspects of self that we may have not known they were there unless we started to develop that talent and grow that talent. Do you have a fear of success? Do you sabotage your own gifts so that others will like you or so that you fit in with others? Are you willing to take risks? Without risk, there is no reward. You're here in your beautiful life to grow and evolve. Leo is about living from your heart. You cannot live from your heart if you're denying who you really are, the truth of you. Creator is asking you to be true to yourself. That's why she's pointing to the new moon eclipse. Be true to your talent. Your talent is God's gift to you. Using your talent is your gift to God. Jupiter is challenging the new moon and Mercury retrograde. This can be that know-it-all energy. Many folks are going to be sprouting all kinds of theories and so-called truths, and there'll be all kinds of conspiracy theories going on. Of course, that is rampant on the internet. Yet, with Jupiter in Scorpio, the perspective is narrow. It's not large. It will be large when Jupiter goes into Sagittarius. And with all the retrogrades, the facts may be on a long vacation. So whoever you're following on YouTube or on the internet, read things that inspire you. Follow people that inspire you and lift you up. Don't follow things that scare you or are fatalistic, because there's a lot of non-truth out there. And people can be saying all kinds of things, but there may not be any facts to back it up. And that's why it's good to just hang loose and not get caught up in the brouhaha. This is an opportune time for personal reflection, to rest and recharge your batteries, to be the observer of your life. It's like the eagle who can fly above the cities and the towns and observe life going on. You can rise above the karma and the drama that's being outplayed on the screen of life. and recognize that you do not know what you don't know. You know that old saying, make no assumptions. Instead, wait and allow for the dust to settle. When you are in that role of observer, you rise above the karma. This is a strong position to be in. In this sea of chaos and change, hang loose and enjoy the ride. Take a wait-and-see attitude. Be flexible. Live in the moment. With these powerful eclipses, you could wake up one morning and be in a different life.
Hello, I just wanted to give you a channel update. I do apologize for not doing the astrology forecast for August. I have been in my academy full time and I have had no time to do August. And believe me, it's disappointing for me too because I'm born in August and I love doing my monthly forecast and I love doing August. The good news is I will be back later this month to pick up my schedule and do September as well as these new moon reports. I haven't been able to do those either this year because I've been so busy building my academy. It's been going really well and I'm so excited about what I've created in my academy, all about empowering women and empowering them financially with their prosperity, with their gifts and their talent. And it's gone amazingly fantastic. So now that I have that where I want it, and I will be out August 13th from teaching, I'm going to be in my full-time publishing schedule with YouTube, and that's good news. So September will be out in August, as well as I'll be doing the Pisces full moon in August, and then I'll do October and so on, and there will not be any more interruptions. And thank you so much for supporting me and my channel, and I just am thrilled that you love the work I do, and just wanted to let you know that I'm well. I'm just super busy, but I'm back, and I'll be back in full force publishing later this month. You take care.